it's Mark Graham here from the National Institute of Circus Arts, coming at you with a new 4-week short course program called Manipulation Madness. What's manipulation? It's about grabbing objects and doing cool tricks with them. Over the next 4 weeks, I'm going to teach you how to juggle, use poi, do some awesome spoon balancing, and a lot more. So thank you so much for joining me, and let's get right on in with our first session that's all about juggling. So for this session today, all you're going to need is a nice clear open space and juggling equipment. So you might have some juggling balls at home. I don't, so today I'm going to be juggling this lemon, a mandarin and or orange, I can't actually tell, and an exercise ball. So anything that's small around that you know is going to break or break anything if you happen to accidentally drop it and it rolls along somewhere. So juggling, I'm going to show you a little bit of juggling. Juggling is just throwing and catching a ball, or sometimes other tricks as well. So for example, juggling 3 balls looks just like this. It's fun, it's really good. Juggling really helps improve hand-eye coordination and switches on both sides of your brain. So for example, if you know you have a maths lesson coming up, I recommend you do some juggling because it will switch on that brain of yours and give you a little bit more brain power. Alright, so to start our juggling lesson today, we're going to start with only 1 ball. Now if you've done our living room circus class, you probably already know some of this basic stuff I'm about to show you, but it's always good to go back over the basics. So up first, when you're juggling, you want to think about every time the ball goes up in the air, the ball wants to go up to forehead height, okay? Also, with your juggling ball, you're not just passing it between your hands like this. This is a good little warm-up. But what you want to do is make sure you're throwing the ball up into the air and catching it. So let's get started. First up is the throw. So you have the ball in the palm of your hand. You're going to think about bringing your arm around and then up to throw and then catch. And it's really good to get into the habit of saying throw, catch, throw, catch, throw, catch. Now with 1 ball that's pretty easy, but when we move on, that's going to be really important. So right now, I want you to try and do 20 throw catches. If you need to, of course, you can pause the video. I'm not going to do 20 right now. You can pause the video, get to your 20, and then unpause. Okay? So, hopefully that worked out well for you guys. We're going to move on now to 2-ball juggling. So I'm going to grab my mandarins and/or orange. Okay, team. Now this one is a bit trickier. With this, you have to make sure you throw the ball up into the air and then throw the other one so you can catch the first ball. So watching me, I go throw, throw, catch, catch. Then throw, throw, catch, catch. Pretty easy, huh? Throw, throw, catch, catch. Now don't worry if you're dropping the ball a lot, that's totally fine. Juggling is all about practice, like lots of our circus stuff, it's all about practice. So I recommend throw, throw, catch, catch, about 20 times again, pause the video, try to even get to the point where you don't drop the ball at all. And then, when you get a chance, I want you to start with the other side. So I've been throwing with my right hand, now it's time to throw with your left hand. So I go throw, throw, catch, catch, throw, throw, catch, catch. And once that's smooth, you want to do both of those. So I go right, left, catch, catch, left, right, catch, catch. Yeah? Cool. Now team, at this point, if you're really struggling to catch those balls, the best thing to do is to put 1 ball back down and go back to our single throws. Throw, catch, throw, catch. And if you start to get a little bit bored of that, I understand, you might want to add in a leg and throw under that leg. Ooh. And then if you drop, it's totally fine. Alright, let's get back to our 2 balls. So right now we should have our throw, throw, catch, catch, throw, throw, catch, catch. Now make sure the ball are going up to your forehead height. If you go a lot higher, you might hit the roof. If you go too low, it's going to be way too hard. And you'll drop. Alright team, now also another little thing to do with our 2 balls is you don't want to be throwing the juggling ball really far away from you and having to reach out and catch. It becomes a bit silly if you do that. If you find that you're throwing the ball away from you way too much, the very best thing you can do is go up to a wall. Let's see, am I in frame right now? Yes. And try and juggle in front of the wall. And that will stop you from reaching forwards and back. Okay? Cool. So team, honestly, best thing to do is pause this video and master the single hand throws and the two hand throws. Yeah? Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. And you want that to be really, really smooth before you move on to the 3-board juggling, which I'm about to do right now. Alright? Look, well, I wasn't even juggling, I dropped my orange. Alright, superstars, if you're ready, grab that 3rd ball, because now it's time to do 3-board juggling. Gosh, they look really good all together, don't they? Cool. So this is really, really complicated. When you're juggling 3 balls, there's always going to have to be a ball up in the air, so up near my forehead, right? If not, there'll be way too many in my hands. The idea is, you want to always be making sure that you're freeing a hand that a ball is coming towards, yeah? Now, it sounds a bit complicated. It might really help if you get mum or dad or whoever's at home to help you with this by just lifting one ball out of your hand and you can throw the other ball. It's up to you, but I'm going to show you what I recommend you do, is just to give it a go. Now remember, we're using our cues, throw, throw, okay? So, with 2 balls in my right hand, I'm going to throw the ball, the orange ball, it's the one that's furthest away from me, first, watching me. So I go, throw, 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 yeah? And that's all we might do, is just we're going to try and get 2 or 3 throws. If you drop the balls, it's totally fine, it'll look like this, throw, 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 yeah? So practice that, just get your body used to throwing. Throw, 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 good job. And now, let's give it a go. We're going to try and start catching. So we go, throw, throw, catch, catch, throw, 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 throw. It's a bit hard to say throw and catch when you've got 3 balls in the air. Okay, but the idea is I'm always throwing the ball to make room for the last ball to go into my hand. Okay, it's very hard to talk about. It's a little bit complicated. I'm going to come a bit closer to the camera. So I go, throw, 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 throw. And I just keep throwing that ball up into the air. So team, once again, your goal is probably try and get up to 20 throws, okay? So for example, remember, if you find that you're having to run around and catch the ball, go over and find the wall and do some juggling in front of the wall, yeah? Other things you can do is maybe with a friend just take turns with it and watch each other. I mean, if you notice little mistakes, like maybe someone's throwing way too low or way too high, you can point it out for each other. Yeah. Another thing that you don't want to start doing is just throwing the ball and then passing it between the hands like I'm doing right now. Yeah, it really is all about throwing those balls up in the air and trying to get it nice and smooth. Okay, so team, now's a great chance. Grab those balls, throw them up in the air. Good luck. An extra hint to do as well is once you kind of get the pattern down, start thinking about where you're looking. A lot of people, when they juggle, they actually don't like to look at the balls. You try and look at something off in the distance and use your peripheral vision to try and catch the balls. Ugh. That's a bit harder though. Alright superstars, that's all for me today. Remember, feel free to go back and watch this video and do every individual step leading up to our 3 balls juggling. Let us know how you go in the comments below, and we'll see you next week, which I believe is magic spoon tricks. I could be wrong, we'll see, it'll be a surprise. Bye everyone, have a great week, and we'll see you soon.